guys, so today we're going to be going over how to create a thumbnail for your YouTube video. Thumbnails are pretty much your first line of marketing pitch on your YouTube channel. As you can see here, I have my thumbnail that I created for the mini chats video. Thumbnails are usually created because you want to attract your viewer. So here we are on Canva. You guys all know that I absolutely love the Canva. So let's look up thumbnail. So as we're scrolling through here, we want to make sure that the thumbnail that we are creating is reflecting on the content that we are going to present in the video. So today I'm going to be making a thumbnail for my first RBT study guide that I sell on Etsy. And I want something that's going to draw in my target audience, which is those individuals that are aspiring to become RBTs. They probably just finished their 40-hour course and they're getting ready to sit for the exam, but they want a more visual um, and document to study for their RBT exam. Also, thumbnails are used for increasing the click rates. The more that people are clicking on your video, the algorithm for YouTube, they pick it up. And if it resonates more with a particular audience based on the click rate that you are receiving on your YouTube video, YouTube is most likely to share your video to those that are using the SEO to search on that particular topic. And then you're building a brand and identity, right? You want all your content to look super clean. And I will show you some of my videos on my YouTube channel and how each one has their own individual thumbnail. So you're not browsing around wondering, okay, which video is this? Or let me look at the title. No, you've got this super bright, in your face thumbnail to tell you what what the message is, or the information that's going to be provided to you in the video. So let's see what format. So this is for my ABA page, so we want it to look fun and inviting. I probably won't go with anything a little bit too dark. I actually like this here. Let's see. I just like how it's shaded out and it says record. So let's click on here, customize this template. Probably going to change a lot about this template. So we are going to delete this. And we don't want the number 2. And I really want to change this background because this is purely for studying. So I'm going to go to photos and I'm going to look up study. And see, we have people studying here. We have someone with a notebook. I actually like this. Let's see if we can preview. So it doesn't give us an option to preview that thumbnail. Let's keep going. Remember, we don't want the background to be too busy because we don't want it to overwhelm the text, which is this part right here. So let's start with, I'm trying to find something that doesn't have a person in it, that has more of just like a textbook. All right, this one's really nice. So let's click on this. It's super clean. Let me delete the backgrounds here. And boom. So if you did not see what just happened, I had this as the background. I want to use this as the background, but I had already pretty much removed this background. So what I did was I clicked on the element and click delete. You want to just delete the image, not the frame. You can probably actually delete the frame as well because I'm going to show you a trick. So let's delete the entire frame. And now we have a blank background. I'm going to click on the element that I want to use, which is this. And I'm going to click on the 3 dots. And I'm going to click replace background. And voila. There we have it. It replaced the entire background. Now, here we had like the record. I don't know if I want, it's kind of cute. Let's see what we can do with this. So maybe we can move this down here. Again, I do want this to be a little dull. I don't want it to be too bright, the background. So let's do that. But now this pink has kind of faded. So let's use a darker color. Record. And then let's change the color of these. So I want to go with a black. Since the textbook's black. The nice thing is when I click the element and change this to black, on the left-hand side on the bottom, it will say change all. And what it does is it changes all. So if we go back, I just had this selected, and then when I selected change all, it changed all of them. So we're going to move this over. I kind of like this text. So I'm going to keep this here for now. Now, for my ABA page, I do have a logo. So what I did was I created logos, saved them to my desktop, and then uploaded them back underneath my brand template. So this is my logo for my ABA page. I'm going to move this over here. Let's probably put this here. Yeah, that works for now. And we're going to write, so this is, we're going to put RBT study. So what I typically would do when coming up with a title for the video, and you will learn this as you are sharing your content and you're engaging on like content that you are sharing, you want to create a title that is most searched. Or so what I will do is I would look up a YouTube video that already provides RBT study, and I would look at their algorithm based off what I can see on my end. So I would look at what the title of their video is, how many likes and views that they have. If their likes and views are high, then I will probably go with a title that kind of is close to that title, because obviously that is what SEO is picking up on in the search engine for my target audience. So we're going to do RBT study. No, let's do RBT task list review. Okay, as you can see, the text is way too big. So let's bring it down a bit. Let's see, at 100. Let's stretch this a bit. Let's move this over. All right, maybe we want it a little. So I don't like how this separated here. So let's go back. Okay, and maybe let's bring it down a notch. So it seems like the smaller we go with the text, it's splitting up the words a little too far in between. I won't see it for the word list and review because they're on their standalone lines. But as I go smaller, we see that the gap between RBT and task separates more. So what I'm going to do is let's put it back up to 100, and let's move task list down, right? And then I'm going to use this to shrink it instead. And look, see, there is still a line space. So if that keeps happening, you're going to go to this box here that says spacing. And here you'll see that there is a box for letter spacing and line spacing. So the standard line spacing is usually where the dot is indicated. Here you can see that the line spacing is brought down, so it kind of makes the words snug a little better. So if you bring this up here and adjust it, it should separate your words. It won't separate your words, sorry, for your video. So we're going to keep this here and put RBT task list review. And let's put, let's add another text, because this is going to be part 1. Let's make it a little smaller. Probably gonna want to change the color. Let's review section A, and then put that here. And then I'm gonna change this text to a color black. And then let's move this over some. Then I want to include something. So let's go to, remember, this is a video for the study guide that I'm selling. So I want to kind of put an example in here of what that looks like. So I have already, because of my online store, I already have a template for the RBT study guide in here. So let's scroll, or I do not. Oh no, I do not. Okay, so for example, I would create something like this, and I would remove the background, and then I would post this as an example. And then I would put that in this section here. So seeing as I don't have it uploaded here, I only have the BCBA study guide. Let's minimize this, and let's do some designs here. So let's put some elements, and let's type in study. See what things they have. Let's look up Cooper. Let's look up psychology, because this is a psychological field. All right, so we have some scribbles, some brains. I'm trying to think here. I do have my logo for, it's not in here. Usually I have my logo for the, oh, here it is. All right, so go back to elements. So let's remove the background. This is actually my logo for my ABA company. So let's remove the background. All right. And then let's see something. All right. So we want to kind of, let's bring this transparency all the way, not all the way down, but down a little some. Because I do want to put this somewhere. So let's move it here, because what happens is the study material that I do provide, it does have the logo on there. So what happens is with my ABA company, this is my branding for providers. So the support, the study guide that I provide for providers, and then this is my logo for clients. So maybe I won't even use it. Nice thing about Canva is you get to click around. You get to take things off, put things off, depending on what you like. I'm trying to see. Let's see if we can put the brain in here somewhere. So let's shrink this down. Let's change this to white. Let's tilt this a little. And let's make it a little dull. So there we go. Let's see what else we can do. Let's look up therapy. Kids therapy. Right, let's see. This is super cute. So let's put this here. Let's see what happens when we try to change the transparency on a black background. So it still looks super cute. So let's leave that there. Right? Because this kind of looks like, oh, I'm helping you. You're such a mess. Let's get you on point. Let's see what else we have. So yeah, pretty much you just add your elements, add this on here, and then pretty much tells you what it is. You can add with the ABA Alchemist. So I will probably include like a little text somewhere that says, let's move this down, section A, and then make this like with the ABA Alchemist. Let's use a really cute text. So let's say, the ABA Alchemist. And let's see. So I want it in a really cute, oop, it's doing too much. Let's see. This one's not too bad because you can clearly see what the text is saying. Let's move this here. And let's maybe make it white. And perfect. There we have it. We have our thumbnail for our first part, section A. So then what I will do to save this, I will go to share. And then I will go click on to download. And I can save this in a PNG format, or I can save it in JPEG. I really like saving the thumbnails in PNG. They just come out a little bit more crisp and clear with the colors. So I will click save. I don't want a transparent background. What it will do is it will keep all the elements, the text, the logo, everything on here, but this gray part will not be here. This would be ideal if you are going to add it as a logo, like a permanent logo on your, or yeah, as a permanent logo on your YouTube video as it's running. That's when you will click the transparent background so that the video, the context of the video is still showing, and then it just has the logo, your branding in the corner, but without the background. So we're going to click, let's move this up a little bit. Again, that's just quality and preference. I like to keep mine here. That way it's not, you'll see when you upload it to YouTube, you'll get to see if any of the graphics has gotten distorted. But let's click download. And voila, there we have it. We have our thumbnail and we're ready to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Drop any comments in below if you have any additional questions.